Catherine Kitty Lutesinger was born on August 14, 1952. Not much is known about her early life, but at some point she met Bobby Beausoleil and became one of his girlfriends. She became a part of the Manson family through Bobby and was pregnant by him at that time. Apparently, Manson often threatened her as he felt that she was trying to lure Bobby away from the family. And tired of these threats, she left Spahn Ranch on July 30th, 1969, going to the police to report her concerns about Manson, and then returned to her parents' home. While away, Bobby was arrested for the murder of Gary Hinman. She would call the ranch asking about what happened to Bobby, but no one would tell her. Eventually, Manson would say that he had been arrested, but wouldn't divulge what for. He told Kitty it wasn't a big deal, and that Bobby would be released soon. On August 15th, 1969, Kitty called Spahn Ranch, asking for someone to pick her up because she was having trouble with her parents. They took her to the ranch, and the next day, it was raided. Kitty was among those arrested. Kitty would go with the family to the desert, and at Myers Ranch, she was finally told what Bobby was in jail for. Susan Atkins told her that Bobby was in for murder, and laughed. On October 9th, 1969, Kitty and Stephanie Schramm fled Barker Ranch and flagged down a passing car, asking for protection. She voiced her concerns about Manson and implicated Susan Atkins in the Hinman murder. In Susan's book, she stated that police found Steve Grogan and another member named Randy sleeping on the ground with sawed-off shotguns next to them. To quote the book, it said, "Though the officers were unaware of it, the pair had been stalking human game, Stephanie and Kitty, the two 17-year-olds who had fled the previous day. By this time, Kitty was 5 months pregnant." The girls asked the police for protection and were taken to Independence, California, to be interviewed by detectives. When it was learned that Kitty was Bobby's girlfriend, she was asked what she knew about the Hinman murder. She said she had heard that Manson had sent Bobby and a girl named Susan Atkins to Hinman's house to collect some money, and that when he refused to pay, they killed him. On February 11th, 1970, Kitty gave birth to a daughter named Jean. During the Te La Bianca trial, Kitty was among those who would hang outside the courthouse, having carved an X into her forehead. Kitty was arrested in November of 1971 for aiding and abetting the escape of family member associate Kenneth Como, who became one of Catherine Sherr's husbands. But the charges were dropped due to a lack of evidence. Kitty married in 1973 and eventually faded out of public consciousness.